Huge and somewhat surprising news out of Washington to start your Friday. The Supreme Court, which has often sided with Donald Trump on major issues since he returned to office, ruled that most of the president's global tariffs are illegal. This is a very complex decision, so let me break it down for you. Last April, on what he called Liberation Day, Trump imposed broad global tariffs under IEEPA. That's the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. Now, these are different than the product-specific tariffs like the ones on steel and aluminum, and these ones applied to just about every single country. And he did so without congressional approval. Since then, more than 1,000 lawsuits have been filed, either challenging the legality of those tariffs or demanding refunds, or both. Opponents have argued that while IEEPA allows a president to regulate imports, it does not give him the authority to tax them. They say that power belongs to Congress. And in a 6-3 decision, the Supreme Court agreed. Trump called that decision a disgrace. And I said this was somewhat surprising given the court's conservative majority, including 3 justices appointed by Trump himself, 2 of whom did not side with him in this case. But what does this all mean for Americans? What the ruling did not address was whether or not there will be refunds for the tariffs already paid. Some estimates suggest the U.S. collected up to $175 billion under these tariffs. And research from the Kiel Institute indicates as much as 96% of those costs were then passed to consumers. And the Tax Foundation estimates the average household in America paid about $1,000 last year as a result, calling it the largest tax increase since 1993. But if refunds are issued, they just go to the companies that paid the tariffs, not directly to consumers. Trump, if you remember, he had previously floated the idea of a $2,000 dividend check from tariff revenue, but obviously, that hasn't happened yet. And despite the ruling, the president moved quickly. He immediately announced a new 10% global tariff using a different legal authority. So Trump lost the battle, but is he winning the war?